I'm here today with Anthony DiStauro, who is a distinguished engineer with over 3 decades of experience and a proven track record of shaping the future of enterprise technology. Liat Sokolov is a senior manager in product management at BMC, leading the generative AI initiative across the AMI portfolio. Liat, building on your talk, for large mainframe organizations, the challenge of scattered institutional knowledge isn't new. However, how has the widening mainframe skills gap made addressing this knowledge expert crisis more urgent now more than ever before?
Yeah, so the problem with the scattered knowledge across mainframe is not new, right? But lately, it's been more urgent than before because the widening gap of skills and the shortage in new people coming into mainframes, and also the complexity that grows tremendously in recent years. So even though it's not a new problem, it's more urgent than ever, and we are currently addressing that by having the AI assistants, the knowledge experts, to come into play and to help leaders and organizations to walk through this challenge.
Anthony, we often hear about generative AI's potential, but also its limitations. For mainframe teams, what are the non-negotiable requirements to make Gen AI truly useful for real operations? If we're thinking about moving beyond generic answers to delivering actual expert-level intelligence, how do specific language models play a crucial role in achieving this?
Yeah, that's a really good question. At this point, I think we all realize the language models alone are really not enough for enterprise solutions. You have to connect our language models to your workflows, your processes. The LLM basically has to become an extension of your enterprise environment. In addition to that, harnessing all the enterprise knowledge and augmenting that with the LLM is critical, right? So everything that you document, from playbooks to processes and workflows, all that's got to be ingested and processed and live side by side with the LLM. We also have to connect LLMs to your systems, your ecosystem. We have to connect LLMs to your data. It needs real-time data to really bring substance to the enterprise when it comes to generative AI. And that will take us beyond the generic answers. It becomes infused into your enterprise processes.
So shifting a little bit from generative AI and how AI is helping us, let's talk about how AI can start doing things for us. Can you talk about AI agents and agentic workflows and what that means for mainframe operations?
Sure, absolutely. So again, going back, if we look at where we are today with a lot of solutions, we're looking at reactive-based solutions where you have a chat interface as an example, and a user has to sit in front of that chat-based experience, start typing in their questions or their prompts, and get a response. They're reacting to some situation, whatever that may be. It could be as simple as responding to an email and want the assistance of AI, or it could be something in the AI ops space. You have some kind of alert, alarm, or exception that you want to deal with. You're processing that information yourself, then you go into the AI through a chat experience and asking for help and guidance. That's a reactive model. With AI agents, we're shifting to a proactive model, where we get these agents literally working 24/7 on given use cases and being proactively on top of situations and problems and giving you awareness, and then notifying you on the situation or your next step actions that you should be taking. We take a step back and we look at agents. Agents are these software entities that we're creating that could observe their environment, make decisions, and take actions. And that's where we're shifting to that proactive model with agents.
Yeah, and that's actually the true promise of the agents and AI and everything that we are doing, working towards this agentic and helping actually accelerate productivity and offloading this cognitive load that we have with our mainframe practitioners and experts.
And it's these AI agents that will connect to the enterprise knowledge that we're collecting. It's these AI agents that are connecting to other systems. It's these AI agents that are connecting to real-time data. and they're going to harness all this information to do the work that they need to do. And there's two types of workflows when it comes to agents that we hear about. There is, a prescriptive-based workload where your AI engineers will map out specifically what your AI agents need to do to achieve their task. And the other one is a true agentic workflow, where the agents are working together and collaborating together, and the agents are actually making the best decision on what the next step actions should and could be as we go forward.
So for the agents to operate in our high-stakes mainframe environment, we're putting a lot of trust in their ability to make decisions. And I think that's going to be a big security issue for some folks. So can you talk a little bit about the considerations for security?
Yeah. So when it comes to actually engineering side of these agents, there is a lot of hype around agents today, and that's great, right? So we're promoting them and everything else in the direction that we want to take. But at the end of the day, these agents are services that we create and that have artificial intelligence built into them. So as an architect, looking at the problem of agents in the enterprises, we roll them out into solutions, we look at it no different than any other type of service that we create, and that comes down to a zero trust architecture, least access privilege for users, role-based access infused, and all the tenets an architect would follow when mapping out a system, we follow with the AI, and we also put extra AI-related guardrails around the entire agent to make sure it's safe and secure.
Yeah, so I like to think about AI agents as interns, right? So when you're onboarding a new person into your team, you don't offload everything and give all the credentials and everything at day one, right? You need to gain trust, you need to train, you need to see that the things that they are doing are in compliance with your guardrails, with your security measures. So it's just the same.
Yeah, we look at it as micro access, right?
Yeah.
And the nice thing about agents is you can look at it that way and only give them access to the things that they need to do, and nothing more, nothing less. And we can guardrail and isolate the whole experience with an agent.
Yeah. Exactly.
And Liat, looking forward, how do you see conversational AI knowledge experts and AI agents not just modernizing the mainframe in place, but fundamentally reshaping the future of mainframe teams, maybe even improving operational resilience and turning legacy knowledge into strategic business advantage?
Yeah, so we talked a lot about the knowledge gap and the skill shortage that we have, and we already have currently AI assistants that are working and transforming the way we interact with the systems, right? With the ZOS, with the CICS, IMS, and whatever have you. The way we interact with them becomes easier. But if we're looking forward, imagine that you have all of your outages, all of your tickets, everything that you know, all of your SME knowledge, all codified and accessible. So it doesn't matter if you're 20 years in the position or you're 20 days in the position. They all have the same access to this vast knowledge. So that's the true resilience, because knowledge as of security is one of the main assets that we have in the mainframe for the mainframe resilience moving forward. I think it's exciting, right? What's coming?
Very exciting.
Yeah.
It goes back to what I said earlier. It's just moving all of us, right? Moving us beyond that reactive model we have with AI today and the chat type experiences to this true agentic model with agents. It's just going to open up endless opportunities for all of us to do some really creative things in the space.
Yeah, so technology is there, tools are there, platforms are there. We just need to keep up and see how we blend everything to the benefit of our organizations to boost productivity and actually act as true assistants to whatever that we do in the mainframe domain.
A lot of innovation is coming.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Very exciting.
Well, thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.